Hey guys, and welcome to a tour of my decisions. The first place on campus we'll visit is this very classroom. So I'll tell you a little bit about my journey and connections and decisions as we start to descend the infamous 4 flights of stairs. So different activities in this class helped me in different ways. For example, looking at the possible paths to a degree made me realize that I'll have more space in my schedule than I thought. So I'll probably be able to fit in a few minors. Doing the mind map made me realize that I like architecture and history more than I had originally thought. And probably the most helpful activity for me in here was doing the yes, no, need more info activity, since I could see exactly what majors I could rule out and which ones I still wanted to explore. In a little bit, we should be approaching Ryder Hall, the home of my environmental science class, Earth's Changing Cycles. For me, this class was very successful in that I can now rule out environmental science from my list of potential majors. And this is the classroom. I found some lectures interesting, but overall, environmental science, not for me. The next class I want to talk about is architecture, buildings and cities, a global history. This ties PSYCH for the top spot in my favorites class list. So I really enjoyed the history aspect of architecture and how the built environment can express different cultures. But as you can see here, I had to look deep into the flames of my heart to decide if I actually wanted to pursue the studio side of architecture. Moving into the Baracus Health Sciences Center, I'll talk a little bit about one of my favorite classes, PSYCH. It was in this class that I realized just how much I love learning about the mind and how it works. I not only like the psychology side of it, but I'm also interested in the biological mechanisms that make us who we are. From what I've gathered from Foundations of Psych along with this class, a major like behavioral neuroscience is very probable for me. I'll be taking 2 more classes next semester to explore BNS. And here we are, approaching the classroom. We have 2 stops on the tour dedicated to bio. The first is the lab room. We do some pretty cool stuff in here, like looking at preserved amoebas and growing bacteria on agar plates. The second location is West Village F. We'll come through this purple room and eventually get to room 20, the gigantic lecture hall some of you may know of. Sitting in here every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 a.m., I've developed a bit of a love-hate relationship with bio. It's really conceptual and full of memorization, but also kind of mind-blowing at times. This is another class that has made me realize that I want to further explore BNS. As we come up on my seat here, this concludes the leg of the tour about my courses. Next, we'll venture to West Village G, where the NU Horizons exploratory panels were held. It was interesting attending these and hearing about the panelists' experiences in their various majors. I learned how it's not just about your classes, but also your experiences on co-op and connections with the professors that can solidify your choice of major. This concludes the tour of my decisions. Through my classes and through exploratory events, I've learned a lot about what I like and don't like. I've significantly narrowed down my list of possible majors, and I hope that I'll be able to declare soon. Thank you.